Hey, what's up, man? So today we got something super special for y'all, man. We got C-Mac back on the platform, giving it to you live and direct, man, while he's doing his bid. What's up, Crip Mac, man?
55th Street Envelope General, baby, crazy, man, ass Crip.
That's what's up,
That's
man.
like, you
So
know,
how you been doing, man? How you holding?
program time 5 to 555 push-ups issue. That's nifty and it's normal. You
Okay.
know, the stat right there. Yeah,
Yo,
working out.
so I want to start off. I'm glad you sound like you're up, you're doing good, you're active. You can't wait to hit that date, but how much longer till you hit them streets, man? I hate to jinx it.
Christmas time.
Okay. Okay, that's dope. That's dope. You
Yeah.
looking at no time then, man. You'll be here before we know it.
Oh yeah.
Now, Crip Mac,
Almost there.
I gotta ask you about this because it's been a lot going on in these streets while you've been locked up. And man, no jumper, it's been popping. It's been the hottest topic right now. And there's been a lot going on with some of your homies over there. You had 4Extra, who recently had got out of jail, went back into jail, got out again, and it looks like he's back in jail, man. What do you know? What do you think about this whole 4Extra situation?
Oh, Extra's my homeboy, it's part of the life we live. We come in jail, we get out of jail, at the same time, just try and stay out the best you can, I hope get out.
Yeah, it seems like, man, he was doing good. He kind of followed in your footsteps, started going viral, doing his own thing as far as the interviews and stuff like
This
that.
call was from a federal prison.
He was being a real good example out there, man, as far as like really putting it on for you guys to side and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, fine show, everything gonna see all right, though, come on.
Yeah, he is a solid one, man. I don't think it's any big time or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? Now, also, man, I wanted to ask you about this. You got a whole situation going on over there at No Jumper involving some of the hosts over there. So you have Loose Cannon, Bricc Baby, and they got wrapped up in this whole operation, drawdown, which was it was called the Rolling 60 Rico. Now, have you been paying attention to any of this?
Well, I thought a little, I just hope everybody's situation gets better with that type situation. That's a big situation there. It ain't my politic hood.
Yeah, I get that, but you going through the whole Fed situation yourself, like your case was federal, and it looks like their cases are federal. What do you think they have like looking forward to, like it's like especially for like Bricc Baby and Loose Cannon?
Well, we just gotta wish them the best in that situation. We don't know, get a great lawyer, and try and get the best outcome of every situation.
Now it's no surprise that Bricc Baby and Loose Cannon, they were into it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, I know this ain't your politic. You don't want to get into that crew and their business. You know what I'm saying? But now it looks like there's been rumors that now Bricc Baby and Loose Cannon are cellmates now while they're in holding. You've been through the holding situation in the feds there in LA. Like, is that a situation where, you might have an issue on the streets, but because you're all from, from the same, well, they're from the same exact, thing or whatnot, allegedly, that you guys would.
They just gotta work their situation out the best they can and just stand on business through all the shit. That's it. That's all they can do.
Okay. So you
They gotta
personally,
remember everything's gonna see all right.
now you personally, how'd you make your way through all that?
Well, as I go through it all, I meet great people, I meet great Crips, some different Damus and different people. I meet a lot of different people. Now I'm here in Mendota, and how here in Mendota, the Crips have a real strong, pretty much it's everything strong over here. They don't want mother on drugs. They don't, you stay on your workout. You do great. Dang, stay on your workout. No drugs. OG Crip from Six Deuce Diamond, a big homeboy here. He puts everything together with everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So there's a in those feds there's a Crip presence with some OGs that are looking out for the youngsters.
Matter of fact, yeah, he just got clemency with through Joe Biden. This OG Crip right here.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, man? Yo, man, this Witty. I run the Witty Apparatus platform, and I'm just doing a phone interview with Crip Mac, man. And he was talking about you real well, man. He was saying you were really handling your business and keeping everybody in line and sharp out in there.
Right. That is true. I got clemency after 20 years from President Biden. And just to keep my homies on par with what should be going on with the politics as far as no drug abuse, staying on the workouts Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and making sure that everybody is held accountable for their actions. And I have been his Crip Mac celly for the last 4 months since he's got here.
Nice. That's what's up. It's good that he has an older homie to actually guide him and make sure that he's holding up and doing all the right things, man. So you guys are up there in Fresno County, you know what I mean? Which is
right.
So how does that work? Like, are you originally from LA as well?
No, I'm from the Central Valley. I'm from Fresno, California.
Okay. So and Crip Mac, when you guys get into the feds on the Fed side, do they tend to keep people in California?
Yes, they do, because of the First Step Act law. Now we have to be housed within 500 miles of our residence, our last known residence. So they're keeping us at home unless something happened on the yard, where we blow the yard or get into a riot or whatever the case may be. Then they'll ship us out of state.
Okay, nice. Nah, that's good, man. For visitors, especially you being from the Fresno area, man. Family can come to have a shorter trip to see you. That makes a lot of sense, man. So you were granted clemency by President Biden, and now after 20 years, you're gonna be seeing yourself as a free man. What thing could you say for all the youngsters out there to keep them out of any type of situation, or if they're facing a lot of time? Because there's a lot of people who's in this hip hop space who are looking at some Fed time and facing some Fed cases that they're going through right now. What would you say to them?
I would tell them to stay solid. I will also tell them to stay prayed up, but at the same time, man, don't diminish who you are. Don't diminish who you are, and also stay away from drugs. You can come in here and you can learn trades. You can better yourself. We have access to a whole lot of things. A lot of people don't tend to not take advantage of it. But when you come here, you can get trades. You can take classes. You can take all type of courses. My opinion is really just to make sure that you stay solid and do the things that you need to do to get back out. Stay away from all riffraff. Stay away from people that's not having. And I guarantee you that if you take these classes and these courses and trades, you can get out there and you maybe can open up a small business. Have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. Have a plan. You know what I mean? I got a plan, and I will tell every youngster that comes in here, stay away from the drugs. They got some real crucial drugs in there. Stay away from, be on your workout, and make sure
This call is from a federal prison.
you have something to fall back on. You can help and provide for your family and your community.
Man, those are some wise words. And man, the way that you spit that, I know, man, you said it with some conviction. And I'm hoping, man, that they, Crip Mac, his interviews, they get a lot of views. And I'm hoping you really, really touch somebody with that, man, and send them in the right direction. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I appreciate you giving me a chance to speak, and my Philly.
Nah, it's much needed, man. I love it, man. That's good. That's good work, man. Well, man, congratulations, OG, man. We can't wait to see you back out there doing positive things. I'm sure you got some plans when you hit the ground. You know what I mean?
I do, and thank you for the time.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
Okay.
Where do you Paris? That was OG Crip.
Hey, OG Crip was spitting some real game, man. I like that, man.
Just did 20 years. Joe Biden just gave him clemency. Come home in a few months and some change. Come almost home. He got clemency by Joe Biden.
Nice, man.
And cut my celly.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's good to hear, man. Now, as far as your time is going, so you're on your workout times 5, right? Or times 10, as you
Program
said.
time 555 push-up issue, and I do squats and jumping jacks also to strengthen my legs.
Okay. Do you feel yourself starting to change? Like, some people go through
lot.
these dramatic changes, you know what I'm saying? Like they get real swole, you know
a
what I mean?
lot stronger. A lot stronger. I have the force to grab somebody and slam them against the wall and hurt them really bad. I got a lot of force. My legs are strong.
Yeah, a lot of people would say that's your Islander side and your black side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most the Mr. Shabundi side. Yeah.
Now,
I'm doing well though. Staying on the program time 5, and that's it. And I'm definitely standing on business. That's it. I'm not hiding under no religion, doing no custer shit. I'm standing on business. I'm here.
Now, Crip Mac,
That's all we can do.
I hate to go here, but I wanted to ask you about a guy who kind of went viral talking about a story about you guys, running the fade. A guy by the name of J Hood, man. Have you seen any of this stuff for this guy?
I don't know J Hood. I ain't never heard of J Hood. Don't fight Crip on all my death.
Oh, what's up? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, kid. Where do you pair it?
Yo, what up, Crip Mac? What's good?
What's going on with you, man? I want to let all the mothers out there know happy belated Mother's Day. Granny Bear, Mama Bear, Juicy Trina, which is Kalani Bear's mama. And also I want to say, all party Crips. Crips that cover their gang tattoos, Crips that sturm down fags, Crips that don't play ball, get cracking in the trenches, hood. Crips that only come around the hood days. Crips that don't do no destruction. Crip Mac has no love side to you, you custer ass mother party Crips.
I feel you. I hear you, Crip Mac, man.
By me.
Yeah, your disgust for party Crips is one thing, man, that I can say you have always had. You know what I mean? You've always been against that party gangbanging. You know what I mean?
Your motherfuckers want to gangbang fight a big booty sitches, cuz, but don't want to get cracking fight they dead homeboys. Them type of niggas, cuz. Nigga don't respect no nigga like that.
Yep. Now, Crip Mac, what about when you get older, man? You allowed to become a party Crip then? I mean, there's been cases.
I'm never gonna see a party Crip, sir. You can never call me a party Crip.
Okay, we gonna hold you to that one, man. Especially when you big C repping, you know what I'm saying? And everybody starts throwing them G's and triple G's on you, know what I'm saying? OGs, I should say.
Top, huh?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, never no party Crip.
Okay.
It's unacceptable.
Okay. I hear you talking. I believe you.
That is unacceptable.
Now
I keep all party Crips away from me.
Now I gotta ask you some things today, Crip Mac, man. We gotta get to some of these hot topics. But first, I want to know, how's your sentence going? How's everything? We tried to do this before, but it seemed like, man, you was running into some issues because
the program time 5 to 555 push-up issues with the jumping jacks.
Okay, so you making them workouts. That's good.
Yeah, I do my thing.
That's what's up. Now, what's up with your sentence, man? The news came out that you had got a 33-month federal sentence. But now, the last time I talked to you, it looked like you were going to see some.
This call is from a federal prison.
My bad.
Say what?
Last time I talked to you, it looked like you were going to be able to see some time here at home soon, man. So what's it looking like with Crip Mac coming home?
Well, I'm doing stuff with Andrew, Channel 5, and I want to shout out Julian. We're doing something on a farm. I'm doing some cornyard cow type of music with some big booty white bitches. But I'm going to have all flavors of women in my videos and different stuff like that, because Crip Mac is never a racist man. I'm a great man. And plus, I'm going to have Kalani Bear do some homeless feeding around the holiday time.
Okay. I can dig it. Now, Crip Mac, when do you think you're gonna be home? Back by Christmas or around the holidays?
Around the Christmas Christmas. Yes, most definitely. Blue Devil Lou HK Destruction is doing everything fair on my platform, 55th Street _ and he's definitely making sure everything's happening with all the great people and everything. And just want to shout him out. He's not a party crip. Cut a reason why a lot of the guys in orange clothes are able to walk around out there right now. Oh God! Shout out Blue Devil.
Okay, so the homie is holding you down, man.
Oh yeah, Blue Devil. Yeah, most definitely. Shout out Blue Devil.
That's what's up. Now, with your YouTube fame and your YouTube success, before you went in, you had your thing going up with you and China Mac. How's that doing right now?
Shout out China Mac. China Mac sent Kalani Bear and Juicy Drina some increments. He cares about the baby. He's showing a lot of support also. And I want to wish his mother, Mama Mac, a happy Lady Mother's Day also. Me and China Mac are doing well.
Okay, that's what's up, man. It's China Mac, man. He's always by your side. He's always out there rooting for you.
Oh, most definitely, man. You know, and if I wasn't so popular, you know, this type of gun case, everybody would have knew. I would have just went in the state and did 16 months and would have been home months ago. But consider the popularity, and we knew TMZ and the different people like that, cause they hit it with the federal. That's just how it is when you get a little popular. They start hitting shit with the feds, because it's normally just a state case, you know.
Yeah, it seems
China Mac's been on my side the whole time with the petitions and everything. The great lawyer, King Five Fingers, found the lawyer. I want to say free King Five Fingers. He's in jail though, but he found the great lawyer. He took care of a lot of stuff also with China Mac.
Okay,
yeah.
So it sounds like you got a whole group, a nucleus, you know what I'm saying, or that have formed together, you know, that basically, you know, helping you through this time, man. A lot of people ain't got that, so you blessed.
Oh, most definitely. My homeboys, Lil Snaps, 55th Street, Hoodster Rick Rock from 5'5", my homeboy E-Mac from 5'5", you know, yeah, certain homeboys, you know, they actually, you know, they've been there. The older homies, so they older generals, you know.
So in the feds, how does the cripping, how does it bust up?
Well, pretty much, it's everybody is from wherever they from, you know, and pretty much they just go off of if you have any good paperwork or not here.
Okay, so it's
This
all
call is from a federal prison.
It's all about the paperwork,
You know,
not really about your set back home.
well, it's everybody from everywhere around the world.
Oh yeah, it's the feds. I keep forgetting, man. You doing that fed time?
Yeah, everywhere around the world. We do have some 5 Hoovers here, but they're off count and then from other states. So, you know, I mean, what can they say?
Okay, what's crazy is, Crip Mac, the feds are in the news a lot lately, man. And today a big story broke. I don't know if you guys heard on the yard there, but Tory Lanez, man, I guess he's at Tehachapi, and he's locked, and he ended up getting shanked, man. It looked like he got stabbed 14 times, as the news is saying, and he got airlifted up out of the prison, man. Did you hear about that?
Oh, goddamn. No, I didn't hear about it. I was outside working out with my homeboy Hoodie Mac and Infant Gumby from 6-0. He was out there on the yard working out earlier. We didn't hear about that though.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation. So when you're a superstar, you got some level of fame. How do you handle being out on them?
I got level of fame. I got real whackouts, real eye busters, and I live and stand on everything crippin', and I stand on systems, however shit goes.
Yeah, but you know, when you got a star like Tory Lanez too, he's got fame too. Like, what do you think about a situation like that?
He's a great singer. Shout out Tory Lanez.
Yeah, it's looking like he's gonna recover, but they said he got into a mean squabble where he ended up getting stabbed, you know what I'm saying, 14 times.
He just needs to stand on business through all of that, and when he finally does pull through, everything's gonna see all right and go right back on the yard. Keep his name.
Now
that's all he can do.
Now a lot of people are surprised that he's running GP, you know, and he didn't take any.
Yeah, only customers go in protective custody. You gotta understand like that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Protective might as well put a dress on.
Yeah,
Cover
man.
your gang tattoos. You don't do no shit like that.
Yeah, I heard you basically have to anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's the word out there. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's the only thing to do. A motherfucker named Crip Mac. Why wouldn't a motherfucker named Crip Mac not see on Crip Time and the motherfucking feds? It don't make sense.
Ah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now, have you, in your time being in the feds, have you seen any other celebrities?
I don't think there's any here. Not in this location here.
Okay. Now, in the feds, do they move you around a lot? Because, you know, you had Pooh Shiesty. He was in the feds, and they were moving him around all over the place. Like, were you in this?
Well, the sentence here is only it's only 2 years, the sentence. You think, because if you do math, I know math pretty well myself. 33% is 25 months. That's the math of the shit. And how the judge did it, she was a great lady. I sat 8 months in the Santa Ana jail, 8 months fighting it. So her took the 8 months off of it. So 33 take away 8 is actually 25 exactly months. So her did exactly right.
That's true. That gets you to 25.
When your time is shorter like that, they don't really send you everywhere around the world.
That's good for you because now you closer to Mama Bear, Granny Bear, and everybody. Do they get to come and see
Close
you?
to everybody, but guess what? I will go anywhere.
Hey, you ain't turning it down. I love it, man. I love it. I know the fans love to hear that.
There.
Now, what do you think about this whole situation that's going on with Lil Durk, man? Now, he's from Chicago, but he's locked up in L.A. because his case is in L.A.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully he gets out and, and he stays out the way, and stays out of jail. I can only wish people the best, right?
Now, him and Loose Cannon.
We can.
Do you remember Loose Cannon?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's a podcaster. He goes on No Jumper sometimes too. And he does his own little show, you know what I'm saying? He's a 6'0" or something like that. Nobody really knows, the factuals on it. But he was actually celled up with Lil Durk and they did phone time and it looked like it hurt Lil Durk's case. Like, what would you say to people in that situation?
Well, you just don't jump with motherfuckers like that. But when they put somebody in your cell, that's just your celly. You got to keep your celly. That's your celly. You got to keep them in there.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to your celly, you had told me back when you were in federal holding that you had some run-ins with your celly or whatnot. This time around, it seems like your celly is an old school, really stomped down kind of guy, man. So.
Oh yeah, OG creep. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he is.
What's it like having like an older OG? You know what I'm saying? Who really been,
Well, he's everything's well put with him. He keeps everything nice and clean. He works out every day, and he has a lot of plans in life. Chatting with it.
What up, Crip Mac, man? So what's up, man? We gonna continue where we left off because I'm not sure how long you gonna be on here. But man, I wanted to ask you something about what's going on out here in the news today, man. So obviously we learned about the whole Tory Lanez thing and all that stuff that went down. Is there any news about that in the feds? Like, are y'all talking about that?
Well, somebody mentioned it earlier, and they were like, they hope he goes through. A lot of people remember him through Mega Stallion, if you remember. They were together years ago. And a lot of guys here want to bust her and make Stallion. So the Tory Lanez situation did come up when I was on the yard today.
That's a wild one. Because he got airlifted, man.
I mean, hey, we're all men. We want to bust Mega Stallion. So we heard about the Tory Lanez thing on the yard earlier.
Now, what do you think about this whole Diddy thing? Because his trial is federal.
Diddy's a cold weirdo. I wouldn't have nobody I know around,
Man, so
This call is from a federal prison.
So what do you think, man, is a long run gonna happen if he gets found guilty and he has to go do time in the feds?
I don't know. They're not my type of people. I'm interested in nobody like that, and I don't like them type of people. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
You got your own program that you run in there, man. You know what I'm saying? You got your solid ones that you rock with, and I get that. But man, I want to ask you about some situations that been having out here on social media. Now, there's a guy that went viral not too long ago by the name of J Hood from Stevenson Village Crip. Now, he was basically putting you on blast and trying to dish you.
I ain't never met damn life. Why is he writing my name?
Now, did you see any of the videos where he was talking mess, the guy J Hood?
No access to anything like that in here, sir.
Okay, because I mean, dude was legit going viral for some clips. Him and another guy by the name of B Braze. Now, B Braze was talking with Bricc Baby, and they kind of were talking about you fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, what did you see that video with B Braze and Bricc Baby?
No, I heard Custer ass ODM Slim talking about it though, and King Five Fingers was gonna beat her ass. ODM Slim on 5-5 Crip.
Whoa, so you don't rock with ODM Slim anymore?
Cuh. On 5-5 Crip, fuck Cuh.
Oh.
Niggas a hater of me, Cuh. And like people want to say, all right, with the shit with all the facts, yeah. On 5-5 Crip, when I got hit, my jaw got fractured on neighborhood Crip, I screamed. On the dead homies. Anybody got a problem with it, they can get down with me. Cause I play ball in the trenches and I catch any fade that comes my way. Nigga try to smut my name, get hurt out here. On Crip. That's it and that's all, nigga. I got a permanent black eye from that DP in the 55th Street alley. My face is permanently fractured. My teeth are off. I'm still gang banging. I'm still gonna get cracked in anytime, any day. So all that troll shit, them niggas. 055 Crip.
Nah, I get it, man. But it's kind of.
I'm serious as a mother.
Nah, I get it. But
my hand's been fractured 5 times. My jaw's been broken 5 times. My teeth been knocked out. My face is permanently fractured on neighborhood Crip. And if I ever fight and crack on enemies the rest of my life, nigga. I would none of that troll shit, cuz.
Do you think that they're just trolling because, you know, you guys are separated? And
like I said, ODM Slim on 5-5 Crip, nigga.
That's wild, man.
That ain't a homeboy. 5-5 Crip, cuz.
Man, that's crazy, man. Because I remember when y'all first hit the internet, man, he was like one of your biggest supporters or whatnot. But it looks like you guys are falling out.
Okay, like I said, neighborhood Crip. That's it and that's all.
All right.
Yeah, my jaw's been broken 5 times. My hand's been fractured. I got a permanent black eye. My teeth's been knocked out. My face is permanently fractured. On neighborhood Crip, bottom face, on hoodsters. I did scream when my jaw got fractured. On neighborhood Crip, I'm gonna catch every fade. I'm gonna crack on any enemy. That's me. It's Hoover Killer Destruction. It's baby crazy mad ass Crip. The 55th Street is below General. Remember that, nigga. Oh no, man. We had a real heated discussion last night.
Yeah.
You were trolling me.
Nah, I wasn't trolling. I was just talking about, you know, I gotta ask the hot topics and the hot questions, man. You know, it's a platform, man.
I knew that. I knew about the be brave shit you was gonna ask. I already knew about it. You know, I knew about it. Like I let you know, my jaw's been fractured. So if your jaw's fractured and you get hit hard enough for them, get your teeth knocked out, you might scream. Some will, some won't. You know, that shit hurts.
Yeah,
I tell you that.
Yeah, reasonable people, man, especially cats who don't bang, they understand, man. They completely understand.
Oh,
man.
yeah, win, lose, or draw, just fight hard. That's all. That's all you do.
Yeah, man, that always used to be the policy, you know what I'm saying?
Standing on business. That's it. Yeah.
And a lot of people give you your credit for always standing on business, man.
Yeah, standing on business, yeah.
Yep. Now, I got to ask you this. When you get released, how do you plan on giving back to your community after you're released?
Well, there's plenty of stuff we're doing. You know, myself and Andrew, Channel 5, Andrew Callahan, we're going to do some stuff. I'm going to do some stuff also on the side with myself as far as, you know, doing the different stuff with the homeless. And Kalani Bear, I'm going to have her feed the homeless only on the holiday time. Out of respect, Juicy Drina only wants the baby on scene sometimes. I got to respect that that's the baby's mom. That's my CM. You know, I got to respect, you know, what she wants. So, but I want to get the baby to do stuff with the community, so she'll do that holiday time.
Okay. Nah, that's cool, man. And it sounds like the way that you're working it out, you're going to have a good relationship with the mom as far as communication so you can do your thing, man.
Most definitely. definitely, so I can see the baby, and we can feed the homeless, and Mama Bear and Granny Bear can teach the baby piano, so she can play the piano.
Okay, so that's a goal of yours, man. That's dope. Now,
Most definitely.
Now, what initiatives are you interested in supporting, or are you going to be starting something to help the youth?
I want to start something. I was doing something. Matter of fact, with Lupe had some stuff in mind with the elderly people at the retirement homes, and also myself. You know, working with China Mac when I was out, we had stuff planned. Also helping the homeless. Do a lot of different things, but yeah, I definitely want to do some stuff with the youth. King Five Fingers is in jail now. That was my great support system. So I'm gonna see if there's some other people that would love to help me do different things with the youth. You know.
Yep, just let me know, and
That's definitely a beautiful idea.
I'll donate something small, whatever I can. You know what I'm saying, and help the kids. You know what I'm saying. We
Hey,
all about
I
that.
appreciate you doing that to help the people, to help the youth out there, and definitely the homeless also.
Now, Crip Mac, what do you think about your homeboy, 4Extra, man? He was out and he was doing it big. He followed in your footsteps. He had a song off the bat.
No, hold on. I would never say 4Extra was following in my footsteps. 4Extra is a tiny loc general. I'm an infant loc general. He's an older homeboy of mine from the Spody Fodies. I would never say he was following my footsteps. We've done things similar. But you got to give him credit. He's a lot older than me.
Yeah,
you know.
But what I meant was in the sense
of was doing his thing.
Yeah, exactly. He was doing his thing, especially as far as social media. Like you laid that groundwork for all the people who really about that business and really about their neighborhood and stuff to really do things on social media and how to do it.
This call was from a federal prison.
Really what?
I said, and you showed how people can really do it, man. Like you really showed people how they can really, really do that, man. And a lot of people give you props about that. Nina Boy, he gives you a lot of props every time I do an interview with him.
Shout out Nina Boy, yeah.
All sorts of Crips, all the people across the board, man. So man, you get a lot of love for that.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to think that, man, because of the question yesterday, you know, that that everybody's hating. It's not. It's not.
No, a lot of people. I know a lot of people are. I just want to come correct and keep it 55th Street with the questions. You know.
Now, the last time that you linked up with Drewski when you were out, he was a big star, but he was nowhere near the big star that he is today. Like today, he is humongous. Are you thinking there might be a possibility you do some stuff like that again, where you link up with Drewski or you get brands?
Most definitely, I'll do some different things with Drewski. Most definitely, we had a great show. We definitely take care of some more stuff.
Now, what do you think about streaming getting big since you've been locked up? Are you guys able to see any streams? I mean, this is a big industry now.
We can't see anything. We're just doing our 555 push-ups every day and programming with the Crips here on the yard. I was letting you know. But when I definitely come home around Christmas time, I'll see all the streams and do different streams with different people and help the homeless and take care of my daughter and see a nifty father like King Five Fingers. That's what I'm going to do.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Now,
we got 55 seconds left, Woody Paris. I kept my word like baby snaps and gave the call.
Well, with that being said, Crip Mac, we'll go ahead and end it, but it wouldn't be right unless I gave you an opportunity real quick to shout out everybody you want to shout out. Go ahead.
I want to shout out 55th Street, 55th Street, 55th Street, 55th Street, and 55th Street. Love Kalani Bear, Mama Bear, Granny Bear, Lil HK, Destruction, King Five Fingers, Lil Snaps, and many more, and all the fans around the world.